Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Busbound. This is a little video game from the creators of Bus Simulator 18 and Bus Simulator 21. Now, we never played Bus Simulator 21 here on the channel, but we did play Bus Simulator 18. In fact, the last time we played it on the channel was the 11th of August, 2018. So it's been 7.5 years since we last played a bus simulator on the channel. This is their latest game in their bus franchise. It's called Busbound, and it does things a little bit differently to the bus simulators of the past. This one's a little bit more about the impact of public transport on a living, breathing city, according to the description of the game. I've put about an hour into it. This is a demo, by the way. It's not the full game. I've put about an hour into it, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, so I thought I would share that with you. I thought we would start a new game, play it for about an hour, see what it's all about. I don't know how much content there is in the demo, so if we do end up wanting to see more of this, do let me know in the comments below. While you're down there, leave a like in the video if you happen to enjoy it, and if you're new around here, you're on YouTube, you know what to do. So, I'm gonna let you know that I've skipped the tutorial, because the tutorial in this game is basically you spawn on the edge of the city and you just drive in, pick up some people and drop them off here at the bus depot. So what we're gonna be doing from the jump is obviously talking over the voiceover, but in the top right we can see that we have an objective. We want to upgrade Ashtree, which is one of our districts, and this is a really good example of how public transport in this game can impact the city as a whole, because when you upgrade Ashtree, it does change the routes that you can drive. It changes the roads you'll be driving on. It can add bus lanes. It can add bollards. It's actually really, really interesting. And so what I'd like to do first is not go out and drive, but instead have a look at my buses. We have, I think, 3 of them to start with, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we have this one, we have this one, we have this one, and we can unlock this one once we go ahead and actually upgrade Ashtree. This is a zero emissions electric bus, which is pretty cool. But what I would like to do before we go much further is go ahead and customize these guys. This is one of my favorite things about these games, is making my fleet look the way I want my fleet to look. And of course, we're going to be looking for pearlescent paints, because they just look the best. And I guess we might just go for this like purpley pink thing. I think that's the color that I went for my buses in 2018, although I think they had like an orange detail to them. I really don't remember. Oh, I like that color. Oh, I like that a lot. Yes, that's what we're going for. Then we can do a bottom layer. So we have some overlays we can put on top of the bus with different stripes and things like that, so we can move down and get a bit of a look. It sort of sweeps down from the back. We have these different lines as well. We have these shorter bends. We have this bordered line, double line. We have some face colors. We have framing we can put on the bus as well. We can do some half circles if I really want to, which I don't know that I really want to. I don't know how much of this I can change, if I'm completely honest. I really have no idea. Can I change? Oh, I can change the colors. Oh, that's very cool. Okay. I might actually want to change the colors a little bit. That might be kind of interesting. So we have the pearl at the ends. What if we did a little something like this, and then we go and customize the colors. We make this our sort of deep kind of purpley pearl thing, and then we go back, we customize the base paint, and we have it be orange. It's an interesting color combo. It's a very interesting color combo. But I kind of like it. It's kind of funky. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of weird looking, and I think that's neat. I like that a lot. Yeah, we're gonna go for the weird color combo. You can absolutely unlock a whole bunch of colors. You do all of this by upgrading different districts and earning badges at bus stops, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. We can do, if we want to, another layer of design on this thing. So if I wanted a stripe or some double stripes or some lines, I can absolutely do that. I don't know that I want different lines on here. Do I want that one? Does that look silly? It does look kind of silly, doesn't it? It does look a little bit, it's a little bit much, I think, having the lines around here. But what I'm wondering is, what would it look like if it was a metallic orange kind of coming off the front there? No, that looks terrible. It looks really bad. Let's not do that. We'll just go with this awful color combination right here. and that'll be just fine. What we will do is save this as livery preset 1, because what we can do is apply this to this bus and then very easily switch to the next one, customize it, and then just load that livery so that all of my buses very quickly get to look exactly the same. So we'll apply this to this bus like so. We can then go to the next. These camera controls are a little bit rough in here, I'm not gonna lie. We can apply it to this bus as well, and eventually we can apply it to this bus, but there we go. That looks hideous. Looks really, really bad, but I kind of like it. It has that, like, you know how buses are typically, like, the seats on buses are typically horrendous look. I mean, they have a charm to them, but they're not. It looks like your grandmother's sofa from like 1975 every time. Even new buses kind of look the same way. That's kind of the vibe that I'm trying to channel here. You know, it's, I don't know if I'm achieving it or if this is just more like baby's first time in MS Paint, but regardless, this is the livery. This is the fleet. Now, what we can do is go to drives, and this is where we start to learn about our goal, which is service for Emberville. Emberville is the name of the city, and I think Emberville is also the name of another game, which is being, I can't remember the name of the studio, but I do know that Co-Carnage, the Twitch streamer, is like deeply involved in making that game. I think, pretty sure it's the same name. Now, our goal is to establish a bus service in every district of Emberville. Serve bus stops to collect thumbs up for them. After collecting all of the thumbs up for a bus stop, you earn a badge, a star badge. This unlocks rewards such as customizations, line extensions, more bus stops, and additional perks. Bus stops are grouped by districts. After earning the star badge on every bus stop in a district, the district will upgrade. Upgrade districts to earn new buses and evolve its road layout and its landmarks. For now, most bus stops are locked. To unlock bus stops, you must collect all thumbs up of bus stops, which reward the locked stops. Hovering over a locked bus stop also shows where to unlock it. After a district upgrade, even more bus stops will appear on the map. That's it for now. Serve bus stops, expand your network, upgrade all districts, and grow your bus fleet. We hope you enjoy bringing transit to the people and improving Emberville in Busbound. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, the long and short, I am just going to speak over the voiceovers because I have been through all of this. So what we're going to be doing is driving this line that you can see right about here. It goes from Belvedere Elementary around to 99th Street over to Emberville Bus Depot to the Industrial Park, and that's about it. We can eventually unlock Phoenix High, but we have to earn the star badge at Belvedere Elementary, which if we do that, if we get the 25 thumbs up, we get a new bus stop. So we can modify this line to include Phoenix High on the line, which would be pretty cool. We can also get an additional line if we get 100 thumbs up at the Industrial Park plus 3 additional bus stops per line, which would be kind of cool. We can get a plus 2 thumbs up multiplier at the start of the drive. Basically, the better you drive, the higher your multiplier goes. And then it's kind of the same thing down here. So there's a lot of things we can unlock. We can go across the bridge at some point, I'm sure. I don't know if that's in the demo, but I guess since we're like 10 minutes into this, we should probably start driving a bus. So what we'll do is select the 103 downtown transfer. We are gonna start at the depot, although I'm pretty sure the first stop is at the depot. Basically, starting at the depot means that I have to drive out to the first stop. I think I'll start right there. We'll drive out this way around and get to the stop. So we're gonna be treading old ground here, but that'll be fine. We could switch the direction if I wanted to, but I think for now, since it's our first line, we'll keep it relatively simple. Let's start driving. Oh, and I totally forgot that we have to pick a bus that we're gonna be driving for this. So we have the Xcelsior 40-foot clean diesel, 44 standing, 40 seats. We have the diesel 40-foot from Horizon, 32 standing, 26 seats, so a bit of a smaller bus. Then we have the Sigma, which has 56 standing and 21 seats. So that's going to be a total of 77. This one is a total of 84. I don't know if it matters too much. I don't know if we're going to be filling up the buses, to be completely honest with you. So maybe, I mean, do they have different multipliers? No, they are all the same multiplier. This one does need fewer thumbs up for bus stops though. So you know what? We'll go for you. We'll go for the Sigma. Oh, here we are. We are bouncing all over the place, which is kind of nuts. But this is our bus. We can get a look at it from the outside. That livery is very pearlescent. Oh my God, I love it. I really do. I'm really, really pleased with that. We have all of our controls in here. We have our warning lights, which I think is just going to be, what are the warning lights? I have no idea. I don't know what they do. Can't really tell what they do. We'll not worry too much about them. Or are they on now? Oh, it's just our hazard lights. Okay, that's fine. So we'll turn those off. We have door 3, door 2, door 1, and all doors, which we can just, we'll have to have our parking brake on, I think, before I can open all doors, which is totally fine. So we'll close those up. We'll take the parking brake off. We have reverse, engine, kneeling, speed limiters, all that good stuff. We have some controls over here for the main lights, the far lights, the cockpit lights, the passenger lights, all of that good stuff. We have the horn, the bus stop brake. What is the bus stop brake? You know, I think that is just our stopping brake. That's fine. Radio's turned off because it drives me nuts. We have a sunscreen as well, and we're going to open the driver window so I can yell at other vehicles on the road because that kind of makes sense. And I guess we just set off. We can head out. On the left, bottom left, you can see speed and controls. I am going to keep the speed limiter on, which you can tell because the speed limiter icon is in blue. And it's very important. It's very important that we signal our turns. We stop at stop signs. You can turn right on red, like California. And I've crashed. I've hit something. literally the first hurdle. And I've hit something. Let's use our turn signal because that gives us the little mirror at the bottom right of the screen. We do have to beep to get out of here. And so turn signals are, ooh, hello. Okay, let's be careful. Let's not, oh my God, I've crashed again. Let's not get arrested before I can pick up some passengers. So turn signals are interesting. From what I gather, the way it works is other vehicles will yield if they see you signaling to turn. So we can use these to make sure that we don't have people blocking us into bus stops and all of that good stuff. And as you can see, the speed limiter is working. So speed limit on this road is 20 miles per hour. We're locked in at 20 miles per hour. And we have a yield sign here, which as far as I can tell, yield signs don't really do anything. Obviously, it's, you know, yield to oncoming traffic and whatnot, but there's no benefit to doing it. You don't get any points for doing it. It's just a, like, hey, you might want to, it's more like guidelines is what a yield sign is. It's more like guidelines. That's not life advice. I wouldn't recommend treating yield signs like that in life, but it's the way I kind of look at them in this game. Now, we do have to be really careful to not run anybody over. And we can see in the bottom right how close we are to the curb. So I'm going to try my best to get in here. We want to sort of line the front of the bus up with the sign, I think. We are a little bit of a ways out from the curb, but if we open the doors, curb alignment is perfect. Front alignment is perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. Everybody's on board, so we can go ahead and close the doors, disengage the parking brake, and we have a timer. We have about a minute to get to the industrial park. But if I remember right, the industrial park is not very far away. So it's not really the end of the world that we have that timer right there. We will absolutely make it just in time. The game's pretty good for that, I've noticed. The times are pretty reasonable. Oh, we're okay. No. You idiot!
Uh-oh, I think we crashed.
Yeah, we did crash. You, seriously? You couldn't see a bus? Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even understand. Like, I get it. I probably should have yielded. That would have made sense there. But, like, really? Like, you couldn't see a bus pulling. You expected me to suddenly stop instead of you maybe slamming on the brakes to let the bus out. I just, some people. This is why the window's open, so he can hear me, swearing at him. I'm gonna try my best to keep my language you know, PG-13 as I tend to aim for with this channel, but these games bring it out of me, man. I like I swear like a sailor playing Euro Truck, American Truck Simulator. I swear like a sailor playing Bus Simulator. Especially on these lines that typically go by like elementary schools and high schools. It's just, what is that? That's an interesting bumper sticker. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Let's get around this corner nice and wide so I don't crash into anything. We don't have any lights here, so I can kind of just full send it into this corner. I've been on buses that drive like this, man. It's always an interesting time. Now, we do get some bonuses for slowing down for speed bumps. So if we just go over it nice and slowly, we should, there we go, we get an A+ in speed bump etiquette, which is absolutely fantastic. If you go over it too quickly, they do get annoyed. Much in the same way if you run a stop sign, they do get annoyed. So we want to come up here, we want to stop, and then we go through. Just nice and easy does it. It's important that the passengers are happy. I get more points if they're happy. I want the points. They want a nice, easy, relaxing bus ride. So it's kind of a win-win for all involved if I actually pay attention to what I'm doing. What I am avoiding doing is using the parking brake at any point while driving. You will get penalized for doing that. It's something that it's a nasty habit that I picked up from the truck sim games. Because I drive like a maniac in those games. I've turned off all of the things in Truck Sim that's like, hey, you need to follow the the rules of the road. I don't follow the rules of the road. I make my own rules in Truck Sim. So occasionally, especially in multiplayer, you will occasionally see me flying around corners at 100+ with a fully loaded trailer. And I mean, I you know, the laws of physics at that point take control rather than me. I'm not stopping for nothing. That's just, that's a habit I have had to break when playing games like this, when playing games where you have passengers. And I think it's important to keep in mind that Euro Truck Simulator, I think Euro Truck Simulator 2 is getting a coaches expansion at some point, which I think is really strange, but I'm ridiculously excited to drive coaches in that game because the map is huge and also I think it'll be hilarious. So the last stop on this line brings us back to the bus depot. The first stop that we had, the first place we pick people up for this line is right about here. We'll go ahead and let everybody out. Our front alignment wasn't particularly good this time. We're not quite far enough forward, but we have completed the line, which is fantastic news. So let's see what exactly we get for this. Not sure if we've done enough to upgrade things yet. We did get almost enough for bus stops down here on the bus itself. So for this guy, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. Did we do anything here? We absolutely did get enough for that new bus stop, which is fantastic news, which means we have unlocked Phoenix High. Very, very happy about that one. We can go to the office, and I guess if I remember right, our next objective is going to be to go ahead and connect Phoenix High into the current line. Yes, it absolutely is. So if we go back to drives, we can now, well, talk about earning badges. Bus stops progress with thumbs up from each passenger that you drop off. Each passenger leaves 1 thumbs up, multiplied by your thumbs up multiplier when arriving. You can get many thumbs up per passenger if you drive well enough. Try collecting all thumbs up needed for all bus stops in a district. The reward will be a whole new bus. Now, you may unlock new bus stops by collecting all the thumbs up on a bus stop you already have. Add this bus stop to your network now by selecting one of your existing lines and then entering Edit Line. Bus stops with star badges will add bonus passengers that board your bus when you stop there. So we want to go to this line right here. We want to edit this line right here. And then you can use the line editor whenever you want to expand your network, add a new line. You know what? this is relatively straightforward. We can basically just add a waypoint like this, and then we can drag the waypoint up to here to turn it into a bus stop, which will connect Phoenix High into this bus line, which is just fantastic news. So we can exit this, we can apply the changes. That gives us a slightly longer line. I would, since we need to not flip this around, but since we need to drive this line again, since we've done it once already, let's flip the direction so we go the other way, so it's not exactly the same drive. We might see some slightly different scenery, and that could be kind of interesting. We are almost ready for the upgrade from Emberville Bus Depot, which gives us more multipliers to start with, and that could be kind of fantastic, getting those multipliers. We also, if we get 40 thumbs up from Phoenix High, we will get another multiplier, or we increase the maximum multiplier, which would be even better. So getting up to ×7 would be kind of great. So I guess we'll start driving. In terms of the bus we're going to use, I think since we have this one, since it's here, probably not a bad idea to keep using it. It's, yeah, we need a couple more thumbs up with it. So let's keep using the same bus. And also, just because I can't be bothered driving out of the depot, I'm just going to start at the first stop. It just saves a little bit of time. Now, I will say, in my time playing this before I sat down, oh my god, I hit the curb. At least I didn't hit a person. In my time playing this before I hit the big old record button, I didn't actually get around to driving any lines in reverse. So this is a new one for me. I'm not entirely familiar with the route we're going to be taking here, which is going to be very, very interesting. Now, I would like to get into that lane. Is this white SUV going to let me over? No? No? Okay, of course you know. Let me open my window. Let me open my window so I can stick a finger. Get back here. Start swearing at him. That's, like I said, it's going to happen. It's 100% going to happen. Okay, is anyone going to let me across? Any of you going to stop? No? No, none of you have any none of you have any consideration for the poor little bus driver trying to ferry passengers from one place to the next. I see how it is. I get it. I see what we're doing here. That's fine. We can get around here. Hopefully this light, actually, if this light changes, it doesn't matter. We do have the ability to go right on red, so we'll just go quite wide around this. Since there's someone standing in that corner, I'd really prefer not to hit them. I haven't hit anybody yet. I have hit many a curb. I've hit the occasional street light. Haven't hit a person, and I'd kind of like to keep it that way because I dread to think what the punishment would be for hitting a person with a bus. It doesn't seem like something I really want to find out. Anyway, we have a stop right here. It is right out in the middle of the lane, which is interesting. So I can hopefully just pull right up to this one. We can line the front of the bus up pretty well like that. Are we perfect and perfect? We absolutely are. Okay, don't mind if I do. We're almost done with the 200 thumbs up we need for this bus. So we'll close the doors, disengage the parking brake. What are you doing? Seriously? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. That you back there, I can't really turn my head that much, but some of these drivers, man, so impatient. Oh, no, I hit the wrong button. Ugh. That's why I don't use the bus stop brake when driving. They don't like it. I didn't want to run the red light. I didn't think it would be I feel like I could have continued through it. The light was yellow, but it's fine. It's probably for the best that I didn't run that red. Oh man, we do have 40 seconds to get to the elementary school though, and I don't for the life of me know how far away that is. Oh my god, we're getting stuck in traffic. Come on! Let's go! I'm gonna be late! I've never been late to... Oh man, get around the corner. What are you driving, a bus? I should know. Let's go. Oh, here we go. All right, now we're really running late. This is, Let's get around this corner as quick as we can. There's the stop right there. That's very close to the intersection. I would never do that in City Skylines, I'll tell you. That's, you'll have buses backing around that corner like nobody's business. Let's, yeah, this will be good enough. This will be That's good enough. Everybody out, everybody else in. Let's get out of here. What is going on? Why am I bopping? Let's just get out of here. We got to get to the high school. We have a 3 times multiplier. If we can keep that multiplier, we might be all right. We might get a really nice amount of thumbs up. We might get it up to a 4 times multiplier once we get over this speed bump here nice and carefully, especially with a police Crown Vic sitting right there. We want to be really careful with that. There we go. We're not at a 4 times multiplier, but there's a stop sign up here. And I'm hopeful that the stop sign will bump us up to a 4 times multiplier. So we'll pull right up to it, like so. We'll stop. We're at 4 times. We'll let traffic through. You and your little, what is that, a Nissan with a Porsche back to it? I've got no idea. It's definitely a Porsche. Okay, you're going around the corner. That's fine. Is that a Rivian? I'm pretty sure that's a electric pickup truck. I'm relatively sure that's an electric pickup truck. I do think this game does have like licensed buses, I think. I don't think it has licensed anything else. Really have no idea. But some of these cars are definitely like familiar looking. And I don't know if that's because I've played a lot of Grand Theft Auto or I've consumed a lot of American media or because they're actually licensed vehicles. I don't think they're licensed. Oh, we've got some construction works here. That traffic light's not doing anything. I'm going through. I'm going straight through. We got 30 seconds to get to the high school, which I'm assuming, since we have a sign here for homecoming, is going to be just around this corner. It absolutely is. We got 20 seconds to get there. That should be no problem at all, assuming I don't hit anybody or anything. Let's be a little bit wide on this one, just to make sure that we're all right. We'll stop here. We got perfect and perfect. Okay. Don't mind if I do. I don't know how many thumbs up that is for Phoenix High. Not enough. That's annoying, but okay. Fair enough. Let's get out of here. We're going to the industrial park next. And then after here, I think our final stop is back at the depot. So we'll pull right up like this. Are we perfect and perfect? We absolutely are. You love to see it. We're looking. That's a lot of thumbs up. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Don't mind if I do. Do not mind if I do. We got 11 passengers on board still. They're wanting to go to Emberville Bus Depot. It is, I am relatively sure, just around the corner. It is just around here. There's the bus depot right there. Oh, they got they got open top double deckers. I doubt those are in the demo, but that'd be really cool. That would be really cool. Man, I didn't realize that there was like, you could see the other buses in there. That's very, very interesting. Oh, no. Okay. I really should pay attention to the road and not the not the other buses that I'm not driving right now. Let's pull in here and get this done. We'll just, oh my God. Okay, you know what? I hit something. I don't think I hit someone. I definitely hit something. Who is honking? Buddy, it's a bus stop. What do you want from me? It is a bus stop. What am I driving? It's a bus. This is where I stop. Anyway, we managed to get 1 star on this bus because we did the 200 thumbs up thing. We had some other challenges there. Not really too worried about those, to be completely honest with you. We did get some thumbs up here. We didn't get enough here for the multiplier, which is unfortunate. We do get an additional line here though, and 3 additional bus stops per line. We do get that extra multiplier as well, which I'm very, very excited about. That's very cool. That's very cool. I'm very excited about that. So now it looks like we're going to be doing a night shift. We do still need to upgrade Ashtree, which requires us to collect all of the thumbs up for Phoenix High. We're about halfway there, which is fine. We can do 3 additional stops per line, and we can do 1 additional line itself, but I don't think there's too much reason to do that. I think we're probably all right. I'm also thinking that a night shift could be kind of interesting. I mean, we only have 1 line we can work with here, and there's no other stops to add, so we can't... I mean, we could add another line, but there's basically no reason to. What I think we'll do is continue to drive this line. I think we'll drive it in the normal direction this time. Although if I go the other way, Phoenix High does become the 4th stop. Although I don't think that matters. I think what matters is how many passengers. You know what? I'm sure it'll balance it. I'm sure we can get 20 people going to Phoenix High from the industrial park. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll start driving this. We do have some more challenges in here, which is kind of cool. Collect 10 thumbs up or more for a bus stop 8 times, and 4 drives of 5 bus stops or more without any negative reactions. Oh, and achieve a 3 times multiplier or higher at 20 bus stops. Interesting. I do like that these are different sort of challenges available. I don't know what the star does for a bus. I've really got no idea what, I mean, it might just be like a mastery thing, but that's kind of cool. We could go for the slightly different bus, and I think we will go for this bus just to change things up a little bit. And while I doubt we're going to get 250 thumbs up in this entire run, it's certainly a possibility. This bus also, I think, has slightly better visibility, if I'm completely honest with you. So I'm feeling slightly more confident about lining this thing up and not crashing into everyone and everything, which would be the goal. Also, I should probably mention, you might have noticed that we're not ticketing anybody when they get onto the buses. That's because in this game's lore, of which there is lore. Oh, by the way, they do put bikes on the front of the bus. But yes, this game, why can I not zoom back out? There we go. Okay, we're good. Yes. So basically, I think ticketing, it's implied, is done like through an app on phones or something like that. I really get that open so I can shout at people. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember the intricate details of my bus-bound lore. I'm so sorry. But yes, you don't handle ticketing in this one in the way that you did in previous ones, which I'm gonna be honest, I as much of a pain as it could be in previous like bus sim games to deal with the ticketing, I actually didn't hate it. And I do kind of miss it a little bit. It is something I'm noticing that I'm kind of like, I thought it was funny. I thought it was really fun. I really enjoyed those moments when you would like, you know, someone gets on, they're going to the next stop. They're paying like $1 and they give you like a $50 bill. That's just funny to me. Like there's room for comedy with that. And I loved that. It is a little unfortunate that they're not doing that with this one. I get it though. Like it was tedious and it could be annoying, especially if, you know, the bigger and bigger buses, you're dealing with more and more passengers. But it is something that I feel is slightly missing. Again, I get it. I do. I totally understand it. I do still miss it though. Oh, what is this? What are you doing parking that there? I've got a ramp to go over. First off, you're in the ground, you idiot. Second off, I've got a ramp to go over here and a bus stop to get to, and you decide to park your truck and trailer back. Some of these people, I swear. They just have no consideration for us hardworking bus drivers. Absolutely none. Get this thing open. Get out. Everybody out. I'm annoyed now. Oh, I think we just got a bunch of, there we go. All right. So we got all the stars for the high school, which is great. If we can keep this up, we might actually get, yeah, the district's ready for upgrade now. That's fantastic. This is the thing that I really want to show you. And this is like the cool feature of this game. If you remember what this district kind of looks like at the moment, it does change. We haven't seen any bus lanes yet. We haven't seen any pedestrianized areas other than the sidewalks. All of that changes when we get around to upgrading the district itself. Okay, so this puts us at our last stop. What I'm really curious about is whether or not I actually have managed to do, and I think I have managed to do the challenge for this bus as well. That does give us some bus mastery, which I absolutely adore. And then going through each of the stops, we don't really have too many of them that we need to worry about in terms of upgrades. We did get Phoenix High sorted out, which I love. This one was already looking pretty good. And then this one down here, there's a bit of work still to do down there at 99th Street, but we can upgrade Ashtree. And this is kind of exciting. This is the part that I really love.
The Ashtree District, the nursery of Emberville's future, and a relic of its past. What mood does it set for our young? A mood brimming of hope is what it instills. The recent changes are taking great leaps to make the district more accessible. Thanks to our amazing transit network, our kids can safely reach their schools, socialize, and have fun. Ashtree is reclaimed.
And there we go. So now we go on a celebration tour because Ashtree got an upgrade. We are going to be driving the new electric bus, which is kind of fantastic. It can also crab walk, which sort of lets the bus move sideways, which is kind of weird. I've tried it a little bit. It is kind of weird. And it's also toggled from a button down here somewhere, yeah, right there, which is fine. I mean, that's all right. It's just basically, so if we go into third person and I turn my wheels to the left, only the front wheel turns, which makes sense. If I now turn on crab mode, the back wheels also turn, which allows me to do something like this, which is really, really strange. And while I completely understand why there would be a need for a mode like this on the bus, it's still weird. And I don't know that I'm ever going to use it, to be completely honest with you. So let's just move along a little bit. We can pick some people up here. We're going on this victory tour, so we can look at all of the cool stuff we've done to upgrade the district. I will say the visibility on this bus is not as good as the visibility on the other ones. I think this is a good spot. Yeah, front alignment's okay. That's fine. I can deal with that. As you can see in the bottom right, though, we do have up to an 11 times multiplier for our Siri, that person almost got run over. Wait, window, open it, just in case. You never know when I'm gonna have to shout at someone. You just never know. And that's what I want to be prepared for, you know? That's what I'm here for, is to to yell at people as we drive on by. That's my that is my goal. Now, any second now, we should start to see some of the changes that have been made to this district. This road here, for example, relatively familiar. We've been here before. We've been here many a time. But what we haven't had before is this. We haven't had bus lanes. And this is really cool. This is a really, really cool addition to just make the game feel sort of alive. I'll be honest, I thought I didn't know what it meant by changing and upgrading the world. There's a little part of me thought that you might get to choose what the upgrades for districts are, which, you know, thinking back on it, that probably is outside of the scope of a bus simulator game. So I'm not really, really? Oh my God. Okay. It's bloody tourists. That's it's fine. Oh, I'm on the curb. We're all right. Okay, are we lined up? No, we're terrible. Okay, this bus is too small. I don't know how to line this thing up. I'm gonna be honest. I really have no idea how to go about lining this thing up. It's much shorter than the other buses. Now we'll go over this super slowly so you guys don't complain the way you always do. There we go. So, I will say, this next stop that we're going to is the SAS University campus. This is a completely new stop, which is really, really neat. We've gone up this road many a time before as well. What we don't usually do is turn right at the end of this road, and that's because that's now where, well, first off, there's a big sign for welcome to Ashtree. There's no right turns except buses, because this is now a dedicated bus-only road that brings us into what is essentially a major pedestrianized space in the middle of the district, also named Icy Flakes, which is reminiscent of the New City Skylines. Oh my God. So right at the first, what am I hitting? The curb? Seriously? So at the first hurdle, I hit something, and here at the last hurdle, I managed to hit something. What's the alignment look like on this? Okay, so I just want to be like inside the square. I don't know. I got no idea. I got no idea what's going on with this. We did manage to complete the line though, which is really neat. We did already do the challenge for the Excelsior, which is also really, really neat. We do now have a bunch more challenges because the district is now level 2. We have level 2 challenges for the district. So the university campus, we can get a new bus stop. We can get additional lines, more bus stops per line. We can open Hendrix Bridge, which is over here. It is the map's dark, by the way, because it's nighttime. I understand what they're doing with this, but I'll be honest, the map should probably not reflect the time of day because you literally can't see. But you know what? I get it. So I guess we go into the garage. We can take a little bit of a look at this guy, which is it's an interesting little bus. We want to customize it, of course. And I think because it's an electric bus, maybe we don't do the same livery. Wait, can we not do the same livery? Interesting. Ooh, okay. We'll apply it. We can then maybe take the bottom layer off of it. And I think that's okay. I think the base paint on this, since it's electric, let's do like blue, I suppose. I don't like that the top part of this bus is just that sort of dark kind of gray. It's a little dull, you know? And there's like an orange line across. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll just apply it to this bus. It can have its own little livery, I suppose. And so now we can talk about earning new buses by upgrading districts. Basically, you earn the star badge in all bus stops in the district. It will cause it to upgrade. The city council takes notice of your hard work and decides to transform the district. There are new streets, new bus stops, and new rewards that will await you, and even more passengers will be boarding from all stops in upgraded districts. Connecting your lines to upgraded districts is a good way to get a fuller bus. Collecting all thumbs up on every bus stop in a district is also the main way to unlock new bus models. If you want all buses, collect thumbs up, unlock more bus stops, and upgrade districts. You can now activate drive modifiers, which basically it just changes the game. It can make it more challenging, which is totally fine. But now what we can see is that it wants us to upgrade new heights. Now, I don't know where new heights happens to be. I'm gonna be honest with you. I collect all thumbs up for 99th Street on this line. So 99th Street is down here. That would be relatively difficult to do, although we now have more passengers, so possibly not. We'll get all of this stuff for upgrading or getting the thumbs up at the university campus, which is very exciting. And also, I think if we do max out the university campus, we open Hendrix Bridge, which I'm assuming is this, which would give us access to the strings, which is kind of cool. We unlock a drive modifier for that as well. But I think you probably get the idea of what this game's about. By the way, we can make new lines. That's a thing we can do now. So we could say that, for example, we want to go from here to here. We can kind of avoid that little loop in that way. We could go to the high school down to the university. I'd like to be able to rotate this around a little bit, but that's all right. I don't really want to go there. It's kind of not great. Oh, there's the routing that I wanted. Okay. So yeah, we could do a line like this, kind of skipping Emberville Bus Depot. That seems all right. We can call it something like line, I don't know, 103 or something like that, I guess. Or no, it wasn't 103, the other one. Let's apply this for a second. Let me have a look at what the other one's called. So we have, did I modify a line? No, so 103 and 103. Yeah, so it's just called line. So we'll rename this. We can call it something like, let's see here. It's going to be line 104, and we'll call it, I don't know what we'll call it. The other one's called downtown transfer. We'll call it just the central, I guess, like central loop or something like that. And that'll be fine because it kind of doesn't really go out of the kind of center here, I suppose. If we did skip Phoenix High, we could have it loop around a little bit more efficiently, but I think this is all right, and I think this kind of works. It would be nice if you could maybe permanently set a line to go the other way, because if we do flip it, we don't have that weird little crossover here by the high school. So that's fine, I suppose. That's all right. And so just like that, we find ourselves on the road once again. I have used a modifier to turn off. I've hit something. I've turned off the drive arrows, so I actually have no idea where I need to go, which is actually going to be really, really tricky because I have no idea where I need to go. Don't know why I thought this would be a good idea. It is raining cats and dogs out there, which is certainly something. Let me have a look at the map. We can figure out where we're going here. Where am I? What way? So here, so we follow this road up. When we don't take the next right, we take the third turn on the right is where we want to go. So not this one, and it's not the next one, but it's the one. Don't you even dare pull out in front of me. Don't even try pulling out in front of me right now. I have no idea where I'm dangerous. Is what I'm getting at. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. Now, what I will say is that, like I said right at the start, I don't really know how much content is in this demo. I don't know what else there is to do, but I would be willing to do a little bit more of it if you're interested in such a thing. So do let me know in the comments below. I think that is going to do us for today, though, because I think we've managed to do, do I go left here? I do. No. Yes? No. Yes? Yes. I think I go left here. Yeah, I recognize this. This is the elementary school. Oh, it's right here. This is my stop. Oh my God. Is this my stop? Sure. Yeah, we'll stop here. This seems fine. Yeah, I think this is gonna do us for today. This is gonna be a disastrous run here in the rain, but I'm okay with that. Everybody out, do your thing. Everybody on, do whatever. Yeah. This is going to do us for today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been an absolute pleasure, as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.